Yo, people. Wagwan, wagwan, everybody, wagwan. Wagwan, my good people. What is going on? What is going on? Listen, people, we are still at the office. Still at the office doing their thing. You know? If you know, you know. All right? What's going on, Tony? What's up, my man? Hope you are well. Hope you're well, Tony. Hope you're well, man. Listen, happy Friday Eve. You know, the weekend is almost here. Football is almost here, people. Mr. Barca, what up? How are you? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Good to see you, everybody. Good to see everybody. Mr. Barca, Tony. You know, hope you guys had a good Thursday, man. Yes. Please make sure you smash that like button. All right. Yeah, dude, it's busy, man. I mean, like, yo, I'm still at the office trying to finish work. I'm never gonna finish, but I'm trying to work to wrap up some stuff. But I'm like, yo, look at the time. I'm like, you know, it's crazy. So I was like, all right, let me find a spot, and I can come in here. We can talk football. We can talk about United, right? Listen, the question is, Casemiro is out. Does Ruben Amorim start KOBBIE MAINOO? What you saying? Mr. Barca, what's up? Let's go. Luther Barca agreed a new price range for Rashford. Before it was 25.40. Now it's 26.2 to 30. Mr. Barca, you got jokes. Listen, it doesn't work like that, Mr. Barca. You don't just change price all willy-nilly. All right, this is not going to a grocery store and you're bargaining in a grocery store like, you know, a market. It's not like you're going to the market. You say, okay, listen, how much are the oranges, or how much are the onions, and then you'll be like, listen, I'm going to give you, I don't know, $2 or $3, and then okay, fine. Nah, it doesn't work that way. We agreed on the price and we're going to stick to it. All right. Rashi had a couple of good shots today. I know they played today. I meant to watch it. He did pretty good. Listen, man, I wish he continues doing that. If he plays well, that's what we want. Right? We wish he continues doing what he's supposed to be doing, because that's what we want. All right. There was a price agreement between Barca and United depending on the performance. Okay, so Mr. Barca, that price, you know, it's still early. You know, that price can always go back to where it's supposed to be. But listen, let's look at KOBBIE real quick. KOBBIE MAINOO. All right. The question is this: with Casemiro suspended, who should line up alongside Bruno? Guys, Bruno is starting. We know this. No ifs, ands, or buts. And Bruno, big up to Bruno, 100 goals, people. Bruno Fernandes, 100 goals contribution to this badge, right? I don't care what people say about Bruno, man. Bruno has, you know, post Sir Alex Ferguson, I don't think we've had a player as good as Bruno. So, you know, I'm really happy for him. Big up to our El Capitan getting his 100 goals. And I saw somewhere that, did you guys know that for, you know, when Bruno was rocking that number 18, he scored exactly 50 goals. When he changed to the number 8, he got his next 50 goals. So like it evened out equally, like 50 goals in his number 18, and then 50 goals in number 8 jersey. So it's very interesting. I saw that. Go ahead and double check me, but you know, that's what I saw. Let's go. Tony said, nah, the law is probably going to play, injury or not. Ruben loves to disappoint. I know, that's what I'm saying, Tony, right? Because listen, these reports are saying that KOBBIE MAINOO is being put through intense training sessions by Ruben Amorim. KOBBIE is pushing hard for the number 6 role alongside Bruno for the game against Brentford, right? That is one report. Another report is saying that Ruben Amorim has been working with KOBBIE MAINOO on his defensive plays and skills. talking with him a lot about defensive commitment in order to try him alongside Bruno. All right, Kobbie's athleticism and hunger to succeed are seen as very important by Ruben, and he is clearly showing him that he wants him to commit to be committed and ready to help in any central midfield position. So listen, I know Kobbie Mainoo hasn't really have that position locked down, right? But from seeing reports like that the manager's working with him, trying to push him, yo, Kobbie, you have levels to go to. It's encouraging. And listen, Casemiro is out, all right? When we go to play Brentford, listen, there's no point of putting in Ugarte there. Guess what? We may see Ugarte there. But there's no point of putting Ugarte when you have Kobbie Mainoo right there, right? Throw in Kobbie, man, and let's see what's going to happen. All right, you guys let me know, man. Who would you rather be alongside Bruno Fernandes? Now, of course, Ugarte can do the whole defensive work, destroyer thing, but I think Kobbie can still do that too, man. I don't want to see Ugarte up there. I don't think Barca would take Rashford on those wages. Yeah, come on, man. Sally, what's going on, man? Hope you're good. I hope they do. Because listen, Hansi Flick apparently likes Rashi, right? Hansi Flick likes Rashi, so he may. Rashford said himself he's willing to cut wages. There you go, dude. He took a pay cut to go to Barca, so it could happen again. It depends on how much he's enjoying life in Barca. That is his quote unquote dream move, right? He got the move, so he has to really take this chance and go out there and make sure he kills it. All right. So back to other stories about Kobbie. Apparently he's saying, listen, if there's one young player at Manchester United who refuses to sulk and is fighting every single day to earn his place, it is Kobbie Mainoo. Those are reports coming from Carrington, right? He's working hard. He wants to show that he can do the job. And Ruben Amorim always does this, man. If you train well, you get you can get some game time. So again, I am advocating for our boy Kobbie to start, man. I mean, he cannot hold bench again. That would be like, that'll be devastating, man. Because this is the time. Casemiro is out. Play the kid. All right. So listen, back to Mr. Barca or what he's saying here about Rashi. Listen, I think honestly, Rashford, his future at Manchester United is done, right? Future is done at Man United. So if he gets returned back home, right? If they send him back home packing, where is he gonna go, right? He's definitely, he's done completely at Man United, right? So he has to, he has to really make sure that he gets that move at Barca, because I mean, there's gonna be other teams out there, but come on, man. If you already got a chance to prove yourself alongside Lamine Yamal or Rafinha, all these guys, you want to stay there, right? That is Rashford's level, in my opinion, really, right? I love to see Kobbie say, yeah, man, Tony, I'm telling you, me too, man, me too, because this kid, like everything you see about him, he's staying positive. He doesn't sit there like pull Garnacho, putting crazy posts on the socials, showing that he's pissed off, whatever. He's just training. Every picture you see on the social, man, you see the kid, ripped. He's working hard. That's the best way to do it, man. That's the best way to do it, because at the end of the day, you to prove yourself, you got to show every day in front of that manager. Say, hey, listen, boss, I'm here. I am here, man. Put me to work, coach. Put me in. So I hope he gets game time, because I think he deserves some game time. He deserves to start. All right, people, make sure you smash the like, hit the subscribe. Welcome, everybody. Mohammed Umar, what's going on, my man? Welcome. Ali, what's up, Ali? What's up? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, people. Smash that like button as you're coming in, people. My name is Luther. This is Man United Central. Listen, this is your preview for Brentford versus Manchester United, people. Drop in your starting 11 predicted. Tomorrow we will know who's available, who's not available. We already know who is not available. Licha is not available. Who else? Licha is not available. We know Casemiro is out. He's going to be chilling at Carrington or at home watching it on TV because he decided to get himself a red card. Who else? Now, we heard reports that Nasir Mazraoui was not really seen in those pictures, training pictures. So he may be carrying an injury, so which is not a good look. But again, at least, I mean, in a way, it's not that bad because we do have coverage for once, right? So Mazraoui could be like a 50-50 thing. I don't know who else is supposed to be, could be injured. Of course, who else? Manny Mace, I think he's good. So we you know, tomorrow's press conference is going to be very interesting, right? It's going to be very interesting because yeah, I know the manager is going to be asked, yeah, so do you think that you're about to maybe start momentum? What would it mean for United if we were able to get a back-to-back win? You know, that kind of thing. So it's going to be, I cannot wait for the interview tomorrow. Mr. Barca. Oh, yeah, okay. Mr. Barca is saying, I love KOBBIE. I remember the first match I saw him play. It was in the FA Cup match. You guys won on pens with MAINOO last-minute assist, and Liverpool are with another great performance. Yeah, and listen, I saw somewhere, Mr. Barca, that apparently Barca may try to bring KOBBIE MAINOO to Barcelona on loan in January. I don't know if there's any truth to that story. You are more plugged into the Barca scene. Let us know. Are you guys looking to see if you can lure KOBBIE MAINOO to Barcelona, you know, for on loan, of course, maybe through the summer? Let me know. Ali, welcome. Yes, we could talk about Jesus, but right now we're talking about Man United. You know, Jesus understands that this time we're talking about Man United, all right, because we have a game coming up, you know. And listen, we need Jesus in this game, you know, all the prophets, to make sure we get our back-to-back wins. Hansi Flick wants, Barca are using Rashi availability. I don't feel they will, they will ankle it permanent. Dude, man. Come on, Sally. Let's be optimistic, man. I want to be optimistic. You know? I want to be optimistic. I want to believe that Rashi is going to, you know, he's killing it over there, right? Of course, it doesn't help when he turns into training late, even if it's a minute. That is not a good look. Not a good look at all, right? Because you're there to show, you know, you're supposed to be an example. You're not a young kid. You're a professional, man. You're supposed to be out there, say, you know, showing these kids like, listen, man, there's a reason why I'm the way I am. I'm a big player, right? Because I've done X, Y, Z, and if you want to get to my level, you know, you gotta do certain things. But him showing up late, it's not really a good look for him, especially if he wants to get a permanent move out there. Yeah, Tony, I think Dalot is back. So I'm thinking if Maz is out, it's going to be a Dalot thing on that right-hand side. And of course, Dogu, like usual, on the left. People, drop your predicted lineup, man. Drop your predicted lineup. Let me know what you think it's going to happen. But I saw a report somewhere. I don't remember now because I've been working and trying to work and also check the news and try to remember stuff. But I did see a report that in this game against Brentford, we could see Senna, Lammens start this game, people. In this Brentford game, Senna, Lammens could be starting. All right. So when I drop my predicted lineup, Senna, Lammens is starting. All right. Uh, we're talking. Ignore Jesus. Tony, that's funny, man. That's funny. Uh, let's see. Coventry City. I just remembered the game that was the first game I saw. MAINOO. Okay, cool. MAINOO was one last season in January. Maybe now to gotta be back soon. Yeah. Christian Rodriguez. We have no consistency. I'm hoping tomorrow changes. Christian Rodriguez, what's going on, man? Welcome. Make sure you smash the like, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, I am Luther. Welcome. People, let us know where you're watching from, man. I always find that interesting to know where people are watching from. All right, let's go. Hunter, I'm sick and tired of. Okay, all right. We're not gonna do politics here, man. Even though I'm in the middle of politics city here in Washington D.C. Right? But yeah, I'm tired of the politics, man. All right. I'm glad Jimmy Fallon is back though. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, whatever. JP, what's going on, man, bro? Where's the jersey on the wall, dude? I'm at work, man. I'm still at work. See, I'm the dress shirt and all. Still at work, man. It's tough out here. Still at work. And the jerseys are not up yet because my house is a mess. People, welcome, everybody. Smash that like. He can't make a good cross with beach space. That's funny. That's funny. With the beach ball. That's funny. AKS 97. What's up, man? Good night, folks. Love is in their house. What's going on? Welcome, AKS 97 from DC as well. Christian Rodriguez. What part of DC, man? No, yo, that's what's up, man. I'm glad you're here. Watching from Maine. What's up, Luther? Hey, Jesse Dishner. What's up, Jesse? Hope you're well, man. So, people, listen. KOBBIE MAINOO, is KOBBIE MAINOO starting, or is he going to stick with? He's going to go with Ugarte, playing it safe. Let me know what you think. And also, do you guys think that Senna Lammens is going to start this game? From reports from Carrington, they're saying that Senna Lammens has been impressing big time. He has been impressing big time at Carrington. So we may see him starting this game, right? And again, why not? It's Brentford, right? What do we have to lose? Okay, nobody's expecting us. Well, I am. Most people probably not expecting us to do a back-to-back, win. So, throw Lammens in there and let's see what he can do. Wherever he starts, we better win. It starts at 4:30 a.m. in Arizona. Oh my God, JP. Yes, man. I always forget. Dude, for me, it's going to be 7. I know, right? The way I'm saying it, oh my God, it's 7. Yeah. Those early games, though, man, they can really either motivate you, like make your day go smooth, the weekend and everything, or it can really like blow everything up, right? So I think the boys will be all right. I think that with a week of training, because it's a disgrace. This week here, we should have been playing some football. All right, we should have been playing some football, but we're not. All right, because we're not in any competition. All right, so that should be enough to motivate these guys. Say, listen, man, our fans should have been watching us play this week, but oh no, we decided to go and mess up stuff. So we got to give them a show. We got to show them something, man. Ugarte will probably play, but Bruno's position is not being in a 2-man midfield. Leaves midfield open as far as goalkeeper goes. Let's give Lammens. Bindia looks nervous. Yeah, man, I know, right? It's true. Christian, command the field. That's the thing, though, but he's not going to change it. Now, here's the thing, though. I know people have said that, of course, Bruno, he's not a 6, whatever, in that position, midfield 2, but he's still able to produce those numbers, like the data is showing that he's still producing even in that role, right? So I think the data is proving to Ruben like, yo, Bruno can still play deeper and still be able to produce the same amount of to be effective. But of course, they need someone to partner him to be able to make him even more effective. Right now, that person is not at the club, right? So, I mean, Ugarte cannot do it. Casemiro cannot do it. That's what I'm saying. Drop MAINOO out there and let's see what MAINOO can do. You know, he may find something that would work in certain games, right? I think we'll win. JP is saying, listen, from the top, prediction, score, Man United 2. Šeško will score 1 goal. Is Šeško going to start? That's the thing. Do you have Šeško starting? Is he going to start Šeško? Because if Mount is available, Cunha is available, you know for sure Mbeumo is starting. He may not start Šeško, man. He may not start Šeško. My manager, I'm telling you, man, dude. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't start Šeško. AKS said I'm good to having dinner with my brother. Hey, what's up, brother? That's what's up, man. Hope you do. Yo, listen, AKS 97, big up to your brother, man. What's for dinner though? I am hungry, but let us know what's for dinner. All right. Sesko has shown nothing, but also we aren't looking for him to build up. Yeah, that's the thing. But Šeško, of course, he's so far, obviously, he's still raw. He's still learning his skill, right? So, you know, if he's not playing, I can kind of understand what Ruben Amorim is trying to do. He doesn't want to really, you know, chuck him into all these games. Maybe they're trying to do like, you know, okay, you start this game, we'll pull you this, like in and out, in and out, in and out. That way, slowly they build him into that, you know, starting role, right? That way he doesn't feel too overwhelmed because again, he's still young. They don't want to make the same mistake that they did with Rasmus, right? So yeah, it could be one of those. But Tony goes like this. He's going to start outside. Bayandir, Maz, Delict, Yoro, Ahmad, Ugarte, Bruno, Dogu, Cunha, Booms, and Šeško. All right, listen. That's a nice lineup there. That's a nice lineup. I will start Šeško. I want Cunha up top. That's the thing. I think he may do that. If Cunha is fit, we are playing away from home, he may go with Cunha up top. He may go with Cunha up top, and you need that energy from Mason Mount. And you have Mbeumo is looking nice, man. Mbeumo, dude, I think the impact that Bruno gave, like produced in his time ever since he came to Man United, I think we may be like about to see another player who could give us the same kind of effect. I think Mbeumo, so far from what I'm seeing, he could give us that output like the way Bruno did during this time post Sir Alex Ferguson. So I think Mbeumo is going to be key, man. He's going to be key to this team. You can see he's ready, right? He's fit. You know, he's strong. Yeah, I'm very excited to see Mbeumo. And of course, Cunha too, of course. Yeah, we need his fight. Chilling brother gotta get through Friday covering for one of my guys. Then I'll good. Oh, okay. So Tony, what? You're still at work? Oh, you're talking about covering tomorrow. Mr. Boss, I'm back, Luther. What's up? I just had to help my dad move some stuff to vacuum. Really? Your dad is vacuuming, man? You should be vacuuming, dude. All right? You should be like, Dad, don't worry, I got it. All right? So, Mr. Barca, next time, tell Dad, listen, I got this. All right? I stopped vacuuming my house, man. I got a guy. His name is Levi. That's my guy. You know, he's my vacuumer. Let's go. I'm loving it. I'm having a couple of veggie samosas. Oh, veggie samosas, man. I love samosas. But AKS, there's some samosas with actually meat inside. Um, those are my faves, but I love samosas, man. My sister-in-law can make some bang samosas. Ahmad has been disappointing this season. Yeah. I agree. Ahmad has struggled. I think what is happening is with Ahmad. I don't know what you guys think. Why do you think Ahmad is struggling this season? Because that's a good, like a discussion point, right? I'm thinking he's struggling because again, being played as a right wing back, and then you know all of a sudden being switched to a 10, he's over. You can see that he's overthinking things. When he's out there on the right hand side, he's taking on players and stuff like that. He knows exactly what he needs to do, looking up and all this. But whenever he's playing as a 10, he looks like he's still not. He doesn't know exactly what he needs to do, so he's trying things and it's not working. So I think for me at this point, I want to see him form a relationship with Mbumo on that left hand side as a left wing back, as a right wing back. I think that may be a better position and take him out of that number 10 role. So in my lineup, I'm gonna go with Sen Lammens in goal. My back three is gonna be Luke Shaw again. It's gonna be Luke Shaw. It's gonna be Delict. It's gonna be Yoro, right? Dogu, of course, on that left hand side. Midfield 2. I'm gonna play KOBBIE MAINOO. I'm gonna go with Bruno, and my right wing back is gonna be Ahmad. I think Maz may be injured. So, and then Mount, Mbumo, Cunha up top. That's it. I think Sheshko is gonna hold bench. Of course, he's gonna come in at one point, but he's gonna hold bench. That's what I'm thinking. AGO, are you a fan of Barcelona or Real Madrid? A la Madrid, man. All right. The only fan of Barca here, well, not the only, we do have a lot. It is Mr. Barca, right? Ahmed hasn't had a good game this season. Yeah, that's true. He struggled. But again, he struggled, but I don't think he does not deserve to start, right? It's one of those things like, yeah, he struggled. Maybe you should have him hold bench, but I still will start him. I will start him as a wing back, have him do his thing. Let's go. Oh, you're covering tomorrow, Tony? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Dogu is most improved from last year. Sally, I agree with you. But still, a lot of people still give Dogu a lot of flack too. Again, he's very improved. He has to work on his crosses for sure, but he's getting a lot of chance. The way he inverts into the box, he's doing a really decent job, honestly. And again, he's young. He got levels to go to. So we're gonna see a player there that in time he's gonna be one of the good ones, I think, in this Amorim system. Kima Mensa samosas are the best. Yes. Sally, look at Sally. Sally knows his stuff. That's what's up. Christian, I think it has to do with chemistry, and we can only be hopeful it improves. Yeah, man, I hope so, because it definitely is a chemistry thing. Because I was watching. Did you guys watch that Rooney and Rio Ferdinand interview? Check it out, man, on I think Rio Reacts channel. Check out the interview. It's very insightful on what went on during that time when Rooney was at the club and all this stuff. He talks about a lot of stuff, right? But talking about chemistry, he was saying that surprisingly, some of the things that created a lot of really good chemistry with the team is they were playing that PSP. The games, right? So a lot of the players, him, Kariki, Rio, I think Johnny Evans and some other guys, they said by them playing the PSP together, right, in certain games, it created that chemistry because they knew how to work together. Even though it's just a game, they knew how to read each other, movements and all this stuff. It helped them on the field. So yeah, check that interview, man. So it's a good one. He opens up about a lot of stuff. Again, he says that, listen, I did not know this, but apparently there's some people who think that Rooney hates Ronaldo. For some reason, I did not know that. All right, I did not know that. But Rooney is like, listen, man, I love Ronaldo, man. So that's he kind of debunked that thought from people that he hates Ronaldo for some reason. Christian is saying that because we expect more, which is unfair, but he gets himself into great positions. So at some point, we should expect some assists and goals. 100%, Christian, 100%. Ademola, what up? How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're good, man. It's been away for a while. Okay, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. Hope everything is well. All right. Hope everything is well, man. Welcome. With them saying that PSP brought them together. Yeah, man, that was crazy. All right. The PSP, it brought them together, man. Because what happens every time they're flying or on the train, on the bus, all of them, they had their controls. I mean, the games, and then they will play. Yeah. So that really helped them. That was very interesting to hear that. You can form such an amazing chemistry just by playing with like a video game thing, right? Because of course, most of the games they were playing, it wasn't even soccer. It was like strategy games, like shooter games, and all this stuff, right? Because of course, if you're playing as a team, you'll be like, all right, I'm gonna crouch here and do that. Take a shot over there. Make sure you're positioned over there, kind of thing. That created chemistry between the team. And they were able to perform very well. Definitely you got to check it out, man. If you haven't watched that interview, it's pretty cool. Demola, you can always keep in. Yeah, man. Listen, Demola. Yeah, man. Go ahead and jump on the Discord, people. Tony the Great just dropped the Discord link. Come on, get in. Get that link, people. Another question: what do you think of the arrangement? Ballon d'Or. I mean, Ballon d'Or is, something is being voted by the players, managers, and all this. Some people call it a popularity contest, but I don't think it holds much weight like the way it used to back in those days when Messi and Ronaldo, they were going at it. But still, Dembele deserved it, honestly. So, big up to him. We'll see who wins it next, right? Yeah, that's all I got to say with that. Hakeem, welcome, Hakeem. Listen, Hakeem, first of all, let us know where you're watching from. All right, smash a like, hit the subscribe. Let us know what team you support. People, drop your predicted lineup for the Brentford game. All right, I gave you mine. Tony gave you his. My score line is going to be Man United 3, Brentford 1. All right. I think we're going to find 3 goals. All right. Yes. Dude, I know we need a Šeško goal. We need to get him off his mark. Dude, we need a Šeško goal. We need a Cunha goal. Right. We need those guys to get off the mark. Absolutely. Right. Because once they get off the mark, man, we'll be cooking. But again, I don't know, man. I have this thing that Šeško may not start. All right. Šeško coming on to score a banger. Yeah, it could be that. Grayson Tucker. What's going on, Grayson? Hope you're good, brother. Hope you're good. Listen, people, welcome. Still at the office, Congrats to Dembele, a true great of Africa. Hakeem, listen. His mom said that the Ballon d'Or is for all of us Africans. They're going to be going everywhere with the Ballon d'Or, man. Everywhere they go, they're going to be rolling with that joint. Big up to him, man. Big up to him and his mom and his family. He has a really nice family. Big up to him. And that shows also hard work. Hard work pays off. All right, hard work pays off. Dembele busted. He worked hard, man, for it. So I'm happy for him. It did not come easy. Let's go. I gave my lineup. Oh, okay, AKS, I saw yours. Oh, did I miss? Oh, wait. Gave my lineup. It's lost in the cupboards. All right, I'm gonna go and find it. There you go. I see it. AKS 97. Lineup goes like this. It is Lammens in goal. Maguire, delete Euro. Solid. I like it. Bruno, Ugarte, most likely. Yeah. Dalot, Mbumo, Ahmad, Cunha. Oh, so you're dropping Dogu. Okay. So you're dropping Dogu for Dalot? So you think he's going to play, he may play Dalot on that left-hand side? But Dogu did not have a bad game though, did he? In that last game? No, he had a decent game. Does he deserve to be dropped? I don't know. You know, a lot of questions. A lot of questions, people. Smash that like button. But yeah, nice lineup. AKS 97. Luther, I confirmed what you said earlier about MAINOO and Barca. And yeah, Barcelona want to loan him on to replace Gavi. Oh, because of his surgery until next summer, until next year. Uh-oh. Listen, MAINOO, Man United, you need to come up with a plan for MAINOO, man. Barca, when Barca comes calling, you know, yeah. But we may let him go in case, for example, in January, they go and bring in, I don't know, there's a gentleman agreement next summer that Adam Wharton can leave Crystal Palace. Balabes is out there, not playing well. So I think we may be able to get a good deal. It's not going to be 100 million anymore, Balabes. So it could be one of those, or it could be a situation where we've dodged a bullet that he was a one-hit wonder. You know, he had one good season so far. Balabes hasn't shown us much, right? So it could be one of those where like, I don't know about this Baleba kid, but Adam Wharton is cooking. You know. Let's see. Or they say Bruno has to go too slow, too unathletic. Hakeem, listen, man. Whatever you're saying, people is one of those. Bruno is one of those guys that a lot of people have, you know, heavy criticism about him. This guy just scored 100 goals, people. 100 goals. It is not a lot of Man United players have scored 100 goals for this badge, right? And playing in the midfield. He's not a striker. Now, yeah, people will say, well, some of those were penalties, whatever. It doesn't matter, man. 100 goals is 100 goals. So big up to Bruno. You know, a true captain, honestly. But a lot of people, they find it like whatever. But Bruno cooks, man. Bruno cooks. He just needs to. Ruben Amorim needs to know how to use him effectively. And of course, yeah, playing him deeper, I don't like it. Bruno is a 10, play him as a 10. But data, he's still showing that he's still producing even playing deeper. You know, Dogu is an AKS lineup rated again. Okay. I guess my eyes are too tired. I can't see. All right, Mr. Barca. Oh, yeah. Again, AKS lineup goes Lammens, Maguire, De Ligt, Euro, Dogu, Bruno, Ugarte, Dalot, Mbumo, Ahmad, Cunha. I see what you did. I was trying to figure out who was dropped from the lineup. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Barca. Good job. All right. Dogu is better than Dalot. Yeah, although Dalot has been a loyal servant to the club who plays numerous positions and doesn't complain. Yeah, man, dude. The thing about Dalot, man, he has that quote-unquote Portuguese tax, but dude is hardly injured, and apparently he trains very well. So he usually, impresses most of the managers who come on board. That's why he plays. So, but if Mazraoui is available, I don't see Dalot starting. right? Maz, to me, I think is better. SC, donate, donate 20. Okay. All right. Let's go. People smash a like. Tony saying 2-0 United. All right. Delo has been a loyal soccer manager. I know. Yeah. Him, Luke Shaw, Maguire, very loyal. Very loyal. And listen, and if they get Amorim sacked as well, yeah, it's kind of crazy. 2-1 United win, last minute winner with Cunha. Come on, Mr. Barca. Look at you, man. That's what's up. I like that. It's bad news. KOBBIE on loan. He goes and start killing it and wants to stay where he goes and lose him. And Bruno is in our future. Yeah, I mean, if Ruben cannot find a starting spot for him, I wouldn't be opposed really for him to go on loan until summer when Bruno leaves, then he comes back, right? If we do something like that, we have an agreement like, listen, this is a loan with no obligation or nothing for you to buy. He comes back home. Again, you're helping the kid because World Cup is around the corner. He wants to play football, and we cannot guarantee him a spot. I mean, let him go and play, man. Let him go and play. But yeah, it's definitely it's one of those. It's a big issue, and not only that, we're looking at midfielders because right now in Jan, imagine in Jan we go and bring in a midfielder. What does that mean for Bruno? What does that mean for KOBBIE? Right? It's kind of crazy. Unless if Barca and B Arj, MAINOO relegated this season, not gonna happen, mate. Not a chance, Arj. Welcome, Arj, by the way. Yeah. Arj, let us know what team you support, man. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. Welcome. If you're new people, I'm Luther. This is Man United Central. Welcome to our family. All right. They gotta be in a Guinness Book of World Record for sacking managers. I know, right? I mean, that's crazy because it has to be. You gotta feel something where one of the common denominator of what is happening to all these managers when they come, a huge portion of that is you players, right? The same players, they've sacked all these managers, So yeah, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, listen, man, what are we not doing right here? Yeah, you're not playing, you're not committed enough. So it sucks. They got to be in Guinness Book. If Amorim is sacked, I know, dude, that's crazy. Should we trust Lammens? Windows 98. What's going on, Windows 98? People, let us know where you're watching from. Windows 98, he said, should we trust Lammens? Send Lammens? Absolutely. I'm going to trust him. I'm going to trust him because he is in my lineup for that game on Saturday early. All right? And again, people, let us know what time are you going to be watching this game. Mr. JP, all the way from Arizona, he'll be up at 4:30 in the morning. Please, United, give him a win. All right? Give him a win. I think, let's see, I think Booms might have a little bit of a say in this one. He got to ask Ruben to not start the new keeper. Booms don't want to lose this one. Yep. That's true. That's true, man. Bro, United is cooked at this point. Bring in Southgate. Oh my God, please. Yeah, let's not even joke about Southgate, man. Dude, if they want to unite this community, this Man United community, bring in Southgate and we'll see what happens. All right? We got to see what happens if they do that. El Riz, what's going on? Amorim to be sacked by January. That's his prediction. El Riz, he's saying by Jan he'll be gone. Well, Ben Foster was saying that Ruben Amorim, he's like a few games away from being sacked. Whatever, right? Now again, yes, it could happen, but I don't see. Even if we go and lose the next two games, he's still gonna be here, right? Um, and I think they're gonna give him time because again, Ineos, this is their guy. Sir Jim Ratcliffe said, "Listen, I'm gonna be around Carrington to see how I can help in any way I can, to make sure that I help. They find ways to help Ruben, because they don't want him to fail. If Ruben fails, they have failed, right? So they're going to give him all the chances, I think, for him to fix this thing. Let's see. Now, we can't hope. We need everything to be revamped, 100%. AKS, exactly what Amarin is doing. Yep. Who was Mugiwara? What's going on, man? Welcome. Dream signing, man. Listen, dream signing was Booms. Dream signing was Cunha. I think those two, Sheshko, yeah, it was nice to have. But I really wanted maybe like a Glocarez for a while, or Osherman, but it is whatever. But those two, Mbeumo and Cunha, I think that was really impressive. Let's see. Amarin will not be sacked. There you go. That's what's up. Or Artis, yeah. 6.5 million revenue in just 12 months. Yeah. That's money, man. Big money. Even though that number, it doesn't look right, the team is not used to having a striking like this. Yeah, they'll learn to play together, man. Again, it all takes time, right? It takes time for them to form that chemistry. And once they do, I think, we should be in good shape. We should be in good shape. Let's see. We're used to having to rely on our AMS. Let's see. What do you think about Onan's match versus Travis Spoor? I haven't seen. I think I heard somewhere that he had a good game, right? Oh no. Oh, is that the one that he had an assist? I think there's one game I saw that on X that Onana gets an assist. So I don't know if that's the game. Listen, man, I wish him all the best. Honestly, any of these players that left our club, I wish him all the best because they're out of our heads. Right now, we're doing predicted lineup. We're not thinking of Onana. Please, thank God. Right? We're doing a predicted lineup. We're not thinking of none of these guys, the Antonys, the Sanchos, none of them. Right? We're only dealing with what we have and happy days. Let's go. But with Sheshko in, we can rely on crosses more. I hear what you're saying about the crosses, but the problem is these players, they're not putting in crosses like that, right? Which is pretty strange, right? Because you have a 6'5" striker up top who is good in the air, but we're not pinging in crosses like crazy, right? Rio was on one of his podcasts or something. He was saying, listen, at one point, I think in training, I don't know if it was Van Nistelrooy. Yeah, I think it was Van Nistelrooy. He went to, like I don't know if it was Giggs or all these players. Dude walked off training because he said, listen, my job, you know what I'm good at? Ping in the crosses and find me. And most of these players that were supposed to be supplying him, they were not. Van Nistelrooy was like, listen, I'm out of here. Because why am I here if you guys are not finding me? My job is to find the back of the net, right? Ping in those crosses, find me, because that's why I'm paid the big bucks to do. So Man United need to find Sheshko, right? Wondering, what up? Amarin will stay. He could survive relegation and stay on. Now, we're not going to be in the relegation anymore, man. What if the Qataris had taken over in place of the Ineos? Do you think that we would have had would have been better for United? Mugiwara, that is, dude. Someone answer that question, please. Yes. The Qataris, Sheikh Jassim, he would have wiped our debt. Imagine Man United not having any debt, paid off, done, boom, no problem, finished, right? Debt gone. You want a new stadium? Fine, boom, new stadium. Oh, you need to sign to build a team? No problem. Let's do this, right? It could have been done. We would not be sitting here worrying about money situation. Yes, the PSR and all this stuff, but would have been in a better shape if we had that oil money. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I think would have been in a better shape for sure. No, bro, he made 8 saves. Oh, he made 8 saves. Okay, there's a game though that he had an assist or something. I don't know which game it was. Good for Onana, man. Dude, you said you wish him all the best. You were praying on this downfall in Turkey last week. No, listen, I want him. Listen, Onana, first of all, we know his future at Man United is done, right? So he can go out there, do his thing. Yes, and in the summer he's going to come back, but the plan is for him to go permanently, right? Anthony the GOAT scored. Yeah, I did see that. You know, big up to the GOAT. Onana made 8 saves after leaving Man United. That's kind of crazy. Do you think United have debt? Do we? If we have debt, oh my gosh! Listen, but you know what? AKS 97. Let's give him a break. He is not a Man United fan, so he does not know what these leeches, the Glazers, have done to us. All right, bruh, we have debt coming out of our ears. All right, we have so much debt, it's ridiculous. Yes, we can make money, but we have so much debt. And we haven't even put a dent on paying that debt off. All right, so, and we borrowed more, so we borrowed like 100 something more, but this one was revolving credit. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough, people. It's tough being United, but we love it. I would not trade it for nothing. Right? I wouldn't trade it for nothing, man. Let's see what else is going on, man. Okay, so we got the predicted lineup. We got the score line. Let's see. What is another definitely talking point for tomorrow is that press conference. What is Ruben Amorim going to say? Is he going to be like, okay, is he going to give us like, okay, I think I'm going to start Saint Lammens? Is he going to give something concrete to say, okay, this is what we should expect in that game? But I think he's going to talk about intensity again. I like the way we started the game against Chelsea. Early on in the game, we started the game quickly. We were more aggressive. So I think we're going to start, that is going to be our theme or our plan going forward. We're going to start games quickly. All right, we'll try to hit them quickly. So I think we're gonna see that in that game against Brentford. Now, of course, Brian Mbeumo goes back to Brentford, right? First time being back after leaving. So I don't know how you handle your emotions in those kind of situations, because he had been at Brentford for a while, right? So it's going to be interesting. But again, he dude is a pro. For sure, if he scores, he's not going to celebrate or anything like that, because he left in good terms, right? AKS, Barca exists, right? United approximate 1.8 million. Come on, dude. Our debt is not is way higher than that. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be a really good game, right? It's definitely going to be a good game. And we have it's in billion, man. We have a chance to have a back-to-back win. We have a chance of getting closer for that cat that needs 5 games for him to cut his hair. I saw him today. Today I was watching something. He was being interviewed on is it Talk of the Devils podcast with Flex and Crookie. The dude, the big hair dude, he was like, yeah, man, apparently he's trying to figure out, once United get those 5 wins, back to back. What is he going to do? Like they need to do something big. So he was thinking maybe to have his hair cut at Old Trafford or something like that. So he's trying to do something big. If they're, he's able to come up with some agreement with Man United to make it a big thing, because he did not know that we would struggle this hard to get 5 wins in a row, right? What a timing he had. At this point, if you leave Man United, you'll become one of the best players in history, bro. I know, man. Dude, what it is you play with freedom. You play without caring that you're gonna be plastered all over socials. You care like you're good, like nobody's gonna be scrutinizing every move you make, right? Every step you take, every single day. I'll be missing you, right? It's not gonna be like that. You'll just be doing your thing. So that's why most of these players, man, when they go out there, they just play with freedom, right? And key here, freedom. That's why Sanchellini, put that post out there, freedom, brother. But it's kind of crazy knowing that some players having the privilege of rocking that badge and they feel like they can't play with freedom. That's something it needs to be studied to see, all right, what is going on with this club? Why is it like that? Windows, did you start watching football yesterday? McTominator is one of the best in history. That is funny, man. McTominator. Yeah, man, listen. I did. The trolls are trolling, man. The trolls are trolling. They're trolling, man. Good stuff, good stuff. McTommy, little bro. That's funny, man. That is too funny. I love it. I love it. People, what else is going on, man? What else is going on in this Man United side? Oh, we did make a signing, right? We signed a kid from, where did we sign him from again? Is it Colombia? We signed a kid, was it Cordozo? What's his name again? Let me see. What's the kid's name? I can't remember him. Yeah, Christian Orozco has agreed to sign for Manchester United. He will join the club when he turns 18. Now, he's a midfielder. I'm not going to sit here and say I've watched him. Again, he's going to join when he turns 18, so I think it's the next summer thing, right? He is actually a Colombia under-17 captain. Again, Christopher Vivell. They look like they're prioritizing that part of the world, South America, for once, because we missed out. We missed out on Caicedo. We missed out on Fernandez, Julian Alvarez, right? Ralph Ragnick told us about Julian Alvarez. We didn't go and get him. So we missed out a lot on that market, right? So I like the fact that we are prioritizing that side. We brought in Leon. We're going to get this kid, the Colombian and the 17 captain, right? And we're bringing in all these gems. But again, they are for the future. I kind of want something for now. But, big up to what United is trying to build. Now, of course, all these young players that we have, they're not all going to make it. But even if they don't make it, we can still sell them and make some good money, right? Which is ridiculous that we sold Alvaro Fernandez for peanuts, and now he's like a 60, 70 million player playing for Barcelona. So it shows that the quality of players that we brought in. We brought in Garnacho, right? And yes, we sold him to Chelsea, but we did make some profit from him, right? But not too big of a profit, but we still made a profit from Garnacho. So the process works. A lot of clubs have been doing this for a while. They've been able to generate revenue. Some make it to the team, some don't. But that is the business. Stewie, he said, let's stop with the narrative that Manchester United stops players playing with freedom. No of these players complained about lack of freedom when they were collecting that massive wages. Hey, listen, Stewie, facts. That's of course, you know, they're not taking that paycheck like, man, I wish I could be playing more football. Yeah, right. You know, whatever, man. It's crazy. But still, Stewie, the fact that when they leave, they play better out there. What's up with that? What is causing that? That's the thing. That really needs to be studied. What is happening? You know? What do you think about Chido Obi? Chido Obi is going to be a baller, man. Give him time. Give him time. Right? Give him time. He's still young. So I'm not really worried about Chido. Again, it's another one for the future. But it kind of sucks now because we don't have a lot of games. So I don't know if he's going to get really much game time unless we have injuries. Knock on wood. That's when we can expect to see Chido. I ever watched a game at Old Trafford? Mugiwara? No, I haven't, man. I haven't. It's on my to-do list. We're already getting MAINOO replacement going on. I know, right? Yeah. 17-year-old, man. The good thing about, listen, getting those players from that part of the world, South America, whatever, you know they're going to come in with that tenacity, the fighting, you know, chasing lost causes, whatever. But again, once you get to Man United, you know, it's no guaranteed that it's, you know, you're just going to walk into that team and kill it, right? Very few players have been able to do that, to just walk in and do your thing. So it's one of those. You see, yeah, Julian scored a hat trick today. Yeah. You know, Ragnick said, Man United, go and get this guy. But we were not willing to splash a little bit of a cash on an unproven kid, right? And look at him now. It's crazy. Alvaro spent 4 years here and never started a game. Yeah, it's crazy. Do you think Man United will win against Brentford? Gure War, what's up? First of all, let us know what team you support, man. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe. 100% we're going to win. 100% we're going to win. No doubt. No doubt. Is it going to be an easy game? Absolutely not. Brentford, they're going to, listen, they may be 17th. We may be sitting 11th. But right now, we're not looking at the table like that. They're going to give us a game. So we need to come correct. All right. Chido Obi should have been loaned out mid-table championship team or mid-table team in La Liga. Yeah, I know they should have, but I think they're worried that because they were planning to get rid of Rasmus, right? I think they needed some kind of coverage. But yeah, that would make sense. Loan him, that way he gets more game time. Because really, Chido playing with the under-21s, you know, he's not really getting challenged like that, right? Send him to the championship. You know, he needs to be getting roughed up, you know, because that championship is no joke. You know, send him to the championship, have him play week in, week out, you know, perfect his game. Look like, what's his name? Ahmad. Ahmad went through quite a bit to get to where he is. You know, now he's able to start games. So ideally, yes, Chido, he should have been gone on loan, but I think they like to have that backup in case of anything. Chido maybe can come in, get game here, game out, you know, kind of deal, right? But yeah, but listen, people, I'm going to end it here. I am tired. I'm going to go downstairs, pack my stuff, and I'm heading home. So I'll talk to you amazing people tomorrow, same time, same place. All right. It was 17.5 million for Julian Alvarez, and we refused to sign him. Exactly, Stewie. Ridiculous. I was fuming because I followed River Plate a bit, and I knew this qualities. Exactly, stuff like that. But I like what Ineos they have done, right? By bringing Christopher Vivell, right? You know, you have that person now who we're not going to make those mistakes ever again. That's why we're signing all these kids and stuff, because we cannot afford to make that mistake. That 17 million, it's a bargain, right? It's crazy. But yeah, people, listen, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for smashing the like, hitting the subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Stay blessed, people. Peace.